Early years and development. Abdullah Mohamed Al-Jumaan Al-Dosari was born on November 10, 1977, in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. From a young age, he exhibited a deep passion for football and quickly developed his skills in the sport. Growing up in a nation where football holds immense popularity, Al-Jumaan's talent was nurtured through local clubs and training academies. His impressive performances at the youth level caught the attention of football scouts, leading to his early inclusion in the ranks of Al Hilal, one of Saudi Arabia's most prestigious football clubs. Starting his professional career at Al Hilal. Abdullah Al-Jumaan's professional career began in 1998 when he made his debut for Al Hilal's first team. Known for his powerful and skillful play, Al-Jumaan quickly became a crucial part of Al Hilal's attacking lineup. Standing at 1.83 meters, 6 feet, his physicality combined with technical flair made him a dynamic force in the forward line. His ability to score goals, assist teammates, and contribute to the overall gameplay was noticed by both his club and the Saudi Arabian national team. Al Hilal's management trusted in his potential, and Al-Jumaan soon cemented his place as one of the club's standout players. At Al Hilal, Al-Jumaan was part of a talented squad that dominated the domestic scene in Saudi football. His early years at the club were marked by success and steady growth. Al Hilal's philosophy of attacking football suited Al-Jumaan's style, and under the club's guidance, he honed his skills and became an indispensable player. The peak of his career, domestic glory and international success. By the early 2000s, Abdullah Al-Jumaan reached the peak of his career. His performances at Al Hilal were at their best, earning him a reputation as one of the most talented and reliable strikers in the Saudi professional league. His speed, technical ability, and tactical awareness were complemented by his ability to score goals in crucial moments. This made him a fan favorite and a key figure in Al Hilal's pursuit of national and international titles. Major achievements at club level. During his peak years at Al Hilal, Al-Jumaan helped lead the club to several major honors. These included multiple Saudi Pro League titles, Kings Cup victories, and AFC Champions League appearances. His ability to influence games, whether through scoring or assisting, was critical in securing silverware for Al Hilal. His attacking partnership with other stars of the team created a potent force that was difficult for opponents to contain. One of his most memorable seasons came in the early 2000s when Al Hilal won multiple domestic titles, solidifying their position as one of the most dominant teams in Saudi football. Al-Jumaan's presence in these successful campaigns made him a key figure in the club's footballing history. 6 or 7 source. International glory with Saudi Arabia. Al-Jumaan's talent was not confined to the club level. His performances for Saudi Arabia were equally impressive. He was called up to the national team in the late 1990s, and by 2002, he had become a regular fixture in the squad. His international debut marked the beginning of a fruitful career with the national team, where he earned 43 caps and scored 17 goals over a span of nearly a decade. Al-Jumaan's most notable international achievement came when he represented Saudi Arabia in the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Although Saudi Arabia did not progress beyond the group stages, Al-Jumaan's contribution to the team during the tournament was significant. His performances in both the World Cup and the 2000 AFC Asian Cup, where Saudi Arabia reached the final, cemented his place as one of the key players in the national team's golden generation. 6 or 7 source. Decline and final years. By the mid-2000s, Al-Jumaan's playing time began to decrease as injuries and aging took their toll. In 2007, after spending nearly a decade at Al Hilal, Al-Jumaan moved to Al Ahly Jeddah for a brief stint. Though his time at Al Ahly was not as successful as his years at Al Hilal, it marked the final chapter of his club career. His performances were still solid, but he could no longer maintain the level of consistency he had once shown. Al-Jumaan's departure from Al Hilal signaled the end of an era, and his move to Al Ahly Jeddah reflected the natural progression of his career as he sought new challenges. Although his final years were not as productive as his peak, they were an opportunity for him to contribute his experience to a new team. Despite playing in a more limited role, his leadership qualities and footballing intelligence were still valuable assets to the squad. Retirement from professional football. In 2007, Abdullah Al-Jumaan retired from professional football after a distinguished career. His retirement came at the age of 29, an age where many footballers are still in their prime. However, after more than a decade at the highest level, Al-Jumaan's decision to retire was inevitable due to the physical demands of the sport and his declining fitness. Despite his relatively early retirement, Al-Jumaan left a lasting legacy in Saudi football. His contributions to both Al Hilal and the Saudi Arabian national team were immense, and he is remembered as one of the most skillful and influential strikers of his generation 6 or 7 source. Legacy and impact. Al-Jumaan's legacy extends beyond his on-field achievements. His influence on the younger generation of Saudi footballers has been profound, and he remains a role model for aspiring players in the region. His success with Al Hilal, coupled with his international contributions, cemented his status as one of Saudi Arabia's greatest footballers. His ability to rise to the occasion in high-pressure moments and his contribution to his team's success have made him an enduring figure in the annals of Saudi football. Al-Jumaan's career is often cited as part of the golden era of Saudi football in the late 1990s and early 2000s, a period when the country was at the height of its footballing power in Asia. As a player who competed at the highest levels, Al-Jumaan is remembered for his consistency, skill, and commitment to the sport. His time at Al Hilal, in particular, remains a golden chapter in the club's illustrious history. Conclusion. Abdullah Al-Jumaan's career is a testament to his skill, determination, and love for the game of football. From his humble beginnings in Mecca to his rise as a key player for Al Hilal and Saudi Arabia, Al-Jumaan's journey was one of success, hard work, and passion. Though his career may have been relatively short, his impact on Saudi football will not be forgotten. He remains one of the nation's most beloved footballers, remembered for his contributions to both club and country, and his place in Saudi football history is firmly secured.